and they like to interswitch these heroes between each other, so it becomes very much their classic. But coming out from EVOS SG, this is a good chance for them to turn the tides. I think they actually have a pretty decent draft coming around this time, especially since they actually scale in towards this game, and most importantly, this farm is coming out to JPL as a support. I'm very excited to see how it works.
Well, it is time for Game 3. Will it be a clean sweep for Blacklist International, or is it going to be EVOS SG forcing a fourth game in the series? You can hear the crowd cheering, and we are going to get straight into the game with JPL using the Faramis as a roamer. Interesting.
They want to really run at Blacklist International. It's just do or die now for EVOS SG, and they want to fight constantly with the Roger. It just really makes total sense. And of course, you have the damage coming out and the control coming out from the Luyi. And eventually, you get this Hylos to join in on the fray. I'm excited to see how this will work. But all the same, I'm scared for EVOS SG as Blacklist International all come forward for their picks.
Yeah, actually, Rise getting the retribution onto the Little Wanderer will be able to take it for himself. JPL already going at it, but Gear in that top side is what it... Wait, Oheb in the XP lane, actually.
Right. So they did this before during MPL as well as MPLI. The idea is this Nathan naturally does not fare against the Clint, as Clint is a direct counter in the laning stage against the Nathan. So the solution is put it in the XP lane where we have the range advantage.
More importantly, know that they can actually, babysit him with the help of Oh My Venus once again coming in with just, the stim packs to make sure he's always topped off. Gear can barely walk up. Yep.
Oh my god, he's gonna get chunked really low. JPL rotates to the top side, but what is a Faramis supposed to do here? I don't know. This is gonna be really tough for the side of EVOS SG to counter. I mean, technically, right now, they might just even get dove on. Wise, though, will just be there to zone away the members going in for the turrets as JPL will look to help clear the waves, but still, Blacklist have already taken a 200 gold lead here in their first few minutes as Edward goes in for Adamir. That's a very risky play going for the gold minion. He will get it in the end, but at what cost? He needs to recall. And Edward, he has a flicker. He has a flicker.
He has a flicker.
Oh, he goes for it. The flicker play. And my lord. Adamir, way too greedy on that.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we are not going to be looking at that one. A massacre has happened down on that bottom side, and Turtle already being slayed by Blacklist International. The snowball continues.
Oh, what a laning configuration coming out of Blacklist International. Not only that, even a good laning execution on their part, as Oheb is really just bodying Gear here at the top lane with the Hylos, and of course the help of this Estes. Now, bottom lane, you saw how Edward, or maybe you didn't see because of the fact that we didn't look at it, but again, it's too crazy to look at.
Haji going in for the Tyrant. Oh, actually, it's going to be able to connect right now. Potato still able to run away. Deadly catch being used to disengage from the fight. JPL caught very low. That yin-yang overturn almost taking down Potato. But a very good disengage and a very good engage for the side of Blacklist.
Oh, looks like EVOS is giving a little too much respect here. They're falling into a lot of the pressure that Blacklist International is putting out. And Haji, he is taking full advantage that they're giving him that space and time to harass them basically for free.
Nope. Speaking of space, it's not looking good for side of EVOS SG because Blacklist International are eventually going to be controlling that second turtle, eventually going to get a push because they always look to make a play under the outer turtle shields. I wonder what lane will they choose. Maybe the top lane because the Nathan is already there and actually Bane is moving towards that route.
Well, right now, again, Blacklist don't really need to do anything at this point. It's all on EVOS SG to make the plays happen on the map. Blacklist, they want to go for neutral objectives. They have been able to get it. And JPL now caught. Why is just going to go in instantly? But JPL trying to cut away. So much damage placed. He still has a deadly catch. He can actually go for the kill here. Let's see if it happens. It's actually going to be Sayla coming in to help him with the rotations. Wise caught very low. Ooh, Haji trying to snipe JPL down. Will not be able to connect onto that one.
I don't know whether... I can understand from Potato's perspective that a one-for-one may not necessarily be beneficial, especially since Turtle is coming up. And more importantly, so the rest of the team coming in from Blacklist International could probably win that 4v4. So keeping that in mind, that's why he didn't go for the initial like and pounce to maybe trying to execute Wise while he was low.
All right, let's go. It's going to be the diversion all the way to the backside. Deadly catch, able to disengage from this fight, but it's going to be the alter popped in. Sayla going in onto Edward. It's going to be taken very low, but again, the healing just so huge. Double kill picked up. They're going to go for more though. Venus is in the backside. Everyone's respawning, but at what cost right now? Wise is going to get taken down finally as the fights will continue. Potato goes in onto Edward, but not enough damage. Look at the sustainability of this composition. They tried to fight, but in the end, it was a 4-for-1.
Yeah, it was. Oh my goodness. Blacklist International played that so well. The way that they juggled and found the opening, they forced EVOS SG to form a mini bubble, and Blacklist International, because they're outside of that circle, Haji was able to find a good opening with the Yin Yang overturn. And then the damage was just way too much for EVOS SG to handle. Surely they got a kill after the cult altar, but that also meant that they had to die just to trade off against Blacklist International, which now translates into a 2,000 gold lead in favor of the Filipino team.
I don't really understand why this Feramis hasn't been a prio pick here in this tournament. It's a very situational pickoff, and you can see why. Blacklist, with the disengage they have, they can just instantly get out of that altar so easily.
Yeah, I know. I think the most important thing so far is the fact is that whenever JPL is looking for this big engagement, overall Edward, he's having a really fun time as long as he keeps in mind that he can just buy that extra bit of space for the team with the knock-up strikes. And it's like, yes, you know, life after that, big deal, double jab, and I'm already out.
Oh my god, look at Ohem. He might be going for the kill right now. He's going to go under the turret. Let's see if it's time for Ohem. What is this? Potato going in for the like and bounce. Will be able to get it down. Venus in a 1v3 situation. Flickers away. And that's a misplay by Potato. But look at Wise in a 1v2.
Oh my god!
Wise with the triple kill. What was that? The instant replay coming in. Let's see what happened in that fight.
Oh my god. Anime with a great stun, and then of course Potato getting that kills. JPL just dealing the damage as well, but Wise, look at the coverage just with the deadly cash pinning down two members of EVOS SG and then just dealing the AoE damage courtesy of the passive. And guess what? He also gets two turrets.
Yeah, and the like pound just went onto the wave instead of Estes. I think that was the big misplay there, because had he got that killing spree off, it would have looked a little different. Maybe it would have been a triple kill. A double kill was ensued, but it would have made all the difference right there and then.
Oh man, I think they've done it. 4,000 gold lead. From game number 1, game number 2, game number 3, every time they get a lead, it is over. Let's see if they can still force this right now. EVOS SG, they are going to be desperate coming into this third turtle. Blacklist with full control. Look at the level difference. 2 levels ahead, Wise.
Yeah, I want to say that Bane is a hero from the jungle role that is always on the two extremes, but look.
All right, let's see Gear going in, and the damage actually is going to be EVOS SG turning the tables once more. What is going on? 3,000 gold lead now for the side of Blacklist. They are going to still try to go for it. JPL zoning away the members. Deadly catch and disengage from the fight. Sayla. Oh! The rotation will take him down. JPL going to go in. Edward Balboa is going to be here in a 1v4 situation, still able to get under the turret. Potato goes in, not having the like and bounce, but Blacklist,
wow,
they've lost the fight. EVOS are in it.
They're in it to win it. Now they've been backed into the corner, and now they say hello. Blade of Despair being purchased by Wise, but the interaction, JPL pulls them in, and Sayla just collapses down with the huge yin yang reaction. That's so cool.
That's so cool to watch. See, EVOS SG, they position themselves using this glorious pathway, eventually just wrapping around Blacklist International, and for sure Blacklist International did not expect that. Sayla was on point, and by the way, I would like to commend his itemization, going for the runs as soon as possible so that they can stop this snowball coming out from Ova and Venus's heels.
And that's what you wanted from the Feramis pick. It came through, man. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens here. The 4,000 gold lead that I mentioned, now only the... Oh, wait a minute. Diversion. EVOS SG, they might be looking to pick on the Haji right now. They're going to go in, collapsing onto Haji. Not anything. Oh my god. Beautiful flame shot to get him out of the way. Wise not going in for the engage. Deadly catch available. Not going to use it just yet. Gear will pop in the glorious pathway, but Adamir is going to get taken down. Ohem looking for more. Double kill for Ohem. The Filipino sniper going ham in the backside. Edward coming in, going for the knockout strike onto Gear. Is going to get taken down. A triple kill for Ohem. This is all this. It is all Blacklist at this moment right now, taking a tier 2 on the way as well, building up back to that 4,000 gold lead. Let's see where this goes. JPL pops into Alter, trying to defend right now. It's going to be him taken very low, take him down. Mega kill picked up. JPL still looking to defend. Will be able to buy the time, but 4,000 gold lead is back to where it started.
Yep, it is, and honestly, really big misplay coming in from big misplay coming in from Adam here. He didn't notice what was happening behind him, and more importantly, Oh My Venus as well as Oheb just walking up from Riverside. He should have known and quickly used the recall to get over the wall and make his way out of that fight. But well, unfortunately, this is the situation. However, I will say the JPL making a smart decision, giving up his life most importantly to clear that mid wave to protect that inhibitor, because Blacklist had more than enough damage to actually muscle their way in.
You're gonna have to give it to Haji though. He was able to just dodge the entire play coming up from EVOS SG with this diversion, with the diversion play of EVOS SG. He just literally just jumped away from EVOS SG, and at that point, EVOS SG was way too overcommitted, and Blacklist International was able to just punish. And Wise as well as Oheb, if they combine together their bursts, EVOS SG's heroes will definitely melt. Blacklist International making a move on Lord Edward spots this out.
Wait a minute, that's a four-man dive. Here is diversion connecting onto it. Being overturned. Haji goes for the combo wombo, able to get the damage done. But JPL, he pops the Alter. This is where EVOS SG needs to fight on. But look at Wise. Definitely catch a double kill for Oheb, as it's only 2 members left standing for EVOS SG. The Tigers, they have nowhere to go. Edward Balboa will take him down. Oheb with another triple kill. Blacklist International controlling the game, getting the maniac for Oheb, the Filipino sniper with the guns.
He does it again. He does it again. But Blacklist International, the moment they spotted out the diversion, they set up the trap Wise in the flanks to make it work. And 2 inhibitor turrets for their transgression.
Oh man, snap. Blacklist International turns it around. That was definitely a bad decision from EVOS SG, going for the diversion play even when they already saw Edwards literally on top of the diversion, and the EVOS SG did not respect that. For sure, they're kind of planning to go for a big burst onto Edward, but Blacklist International, as Gideon have said, they have prepared their trap. That flank from Voice was so massive.
It's a desperate play from EVOS SG. As you can see, the map control is not... There's nothing left for EVOS SG. As much as I... like, that was an okay play, considering the spot they were in. You know, they need those crazy fights to happen. If not, they're just going to get suffocated.
Yeah, and I think at this point, like, for EVOS SG, if they want to survive, Sayla needs to get his 3rd item, and it needs to be a big one, because he bought 2 utility, 1 enchanted talisman to sustain as a 2nd item, and the necklace grants just because of Oh My Venus. It slows down his power spike.
All right, let's see. Another fight commences here. Gear goes in. It's going to be a lot of damage placed. Lord has been slain by the side of Wise. It's going to be the Alter placed inside of it. Let's see what happens here. It's going to be 1-for-1 right now. Okay. Everything popped in, and actually EVOS going and winning the fight. A 3-for-0. What the heck? Technically not a 3-for-0, but I'm going to say it because of the Alter, all right?
It's worth it. It's worth it. But Sayla, he's in trouble. He's trying to get on out of there, but Edward won't let him go.
The style coming in. Edward, he doesn't want to end it, but he... Oh, Winter's Truncheon actually. Maybe able to outplay. Nope. Sayla still able to dodge away for now. Haji will pick him up. JPL, the only member left here to go against Blacklist International. 1 Enhanced Lord is going to be marching into the base, but I feel like EVOS SG can defend this.
You see Wise just swapped the Winter Truncheon, and Blacklist International already was able to buy so much time. Although EVOS SG gets 4, that, you know, required them to actually tie in front of Blacklist International. Still a massive play coming up from EVOS SG, and that meant that they will not lose just yet.
And at this point, I really don't know. Like, EVOS SG, they are getting the fights done, but they're losing the same amount of members. 3-for-3, 2-for-2. It's always 1-for-1. And at this point, the map pressure is all controlled by Blacklist. If they need to look for a wipeout. That's what I'm trying to say. If they don't get anything except the wipeout, they're not going to be able to get objectives on the board.
Well, here's the thing. In a lot of these situations, especially when you are behind, trading 50-50 up against the team who is ahead in gold is actually quite beneficial, because technically the team with the lead is thinking this bigger shutdown goal is going to be on their side. And that just means that EVOS SG is actually climbing back ever so slightly when it comes down to that gold lead, especially for their members like Potato, for example, who is ready to actually go and deal some real damage. The question is whether Sayla can actually get up to that third, or arguably the fourth item in this in this case. He needs that Holy Crystal. He needs just the overall massive damage that he's missing out because of his 2 utility items.
Yeah, I agree with you because Blacklist International, they will survive if they are bursted down. So that's just really the nature of the Estes, right? If you don't take down a hero from 100 to 0 in a snap, his sustainability is just way too good. At this point, the Durance coming out from EVOS SG will not be enough against the sustain that Oh My Venus can give.
However, it does buy a little bit, as much as 1.5 seconds when it comes down to topping somebody off the full HP.
Oh my god. Oheb is so good on this time. By the way, fun fact, he was 0-3 before that triple kill. 0-2.
Oh boy.
He went from 0-2 to 8-3.
Yeah, back-to-back triple kills and followed up by a Maniac. I mean, the triple kill eventually turned into a Maniac. Who knows what might happen here as Blacklist International looks like they're trying to siege the bottom lane.
They're looking for the killing blow here. They're looking to create that advantage and also open up this inhibitor. And I'm not sure if EVOS SG can afford to sacrifice anybody for it this time.
At this point, they don't have anyone. They don't have anyone that can lock down the members of Blacklist International. Blacklist, they're not forced to stay in the altar. You know, they've been getting the good fights, EVOS SG, in these neutral objectives because they had the Lord is there. But if in the base, Blacklist can just disengage for a while, wait for the altar to disappear, and go back in.
Kind of makes me think why EVOS SG is not making the plays just yet. They still have the diversion. Maybe because they are getting pushed down by Blacklist International. They don't want to really engage against the Blacklist International. Maybe they're also waiting for the second Lord, or the second Lord in this game to make that diversion play. It seems like they're prepping up now. JPL spotting this out. Has to be careful, although he is a Faramis. So might be going for that. And Adamir now finally picks up the Fury. Maybe some damage can come out of this Gold Laner. He has to keep himself alive, though. Blacklist knows how to get into.
I can't even say that the peel is even that great when it comes down to front from EVOS SG, because Potato needs to somehow get into that backline, and the only people who could really open up the map is going to be Gear and JPL. And JPL, it's on condition, so Gear generally has to do it. But here comes the diversion and conceal play.
All right, let's see what they can do with it. Nothing, no pressure on the map. That's the thing. You know, they go for a diversion play, but at this point, Blacklist International, they have full control of the map because of the setup that they did on the waves. Look at the waves. It's always on the side of Blacklist International. With this, it's just so hard for EVOS SG to do anything on the map, even with these surprise picks, even with the surprise diversions, as Blacklist are going to be the ones in that bush.
Edward and Haji, this is perfect. Edward did not leave the bush.
All right, let's see diversion to the backside. Haji is not going to be able to get anything done here. It's going to be EVOS SG caught in the bad situation. Haji goes in. Sayla gets picked off right before the fight even starts. Potato now going for the Lord. Will he be able to get it? It's going to be the Lord picked up by the side of Edward. And look at this. EVOS SG getting completely wiped, but they are going to get some kills on the board. Now him in a 1v3 situation, still able to break her away and get some damage done. Haji coming in, and that is only Gear left. JPL left, my bad. Blacklist, they're looking for the end right now. JPL gonna try to do what he can, but in the end, it is a clean sweep. Another 6-0 day for the Filipinos. What a dominant performance.
And with that being said, that's going to be another team bowing out from the tournament. Congratulations to Blacklist International to move on to the next stage. But our honorable hosts here with EVOS SG, they'll have to say goodbye. They played great.